All right. Well, that was interesting. If you guys happen to see how that crashed, that's what the new crash has been. I mean, we used to crash all the time, constantly. Now, when it crashes, that's exactly what it does. Go ahead. I'm going to log back in. Go ahead and resend me your request to join, and I'll get you in. Yeah. And that's what it does to me. And yeah, I don't even know what to say because I'm just so fed up with it. I mean, at least it's not doing it like it was in the past, constantly 5 times a day, but now it's just, now when it crashes even worse. I have to totally like unplug my computer. I mean, I'm a 2 PC system and it kills them both. It just like, wow. The gaming system just totally shuts itself down 100% so badly that I have to unplug it, plug it back in. I mean, it just totally locks it up. The game is just, I don't know. It makes me feel somewhat better to know that everybody is, people on consoles, not just PC players like myself. It's been terrible. Now it has gotten better, but we were up to nearly 50 crashes before this couple weeks ago when they did that patch. Now when it crashes rarely, but when it does, it totally kicks my butt. So again, go ahead and resend me your request to join. I apologize. Don't blame me. Call Blizzard. Ask them, why does your game crash live on stream? So that was interesting. That was 1 hour. 1 hour of gameplay before it crashed. Here we go. Again, I apologize, but yep. Blame Blizzard because that was a hard crash. And we were doing absolutely nothing. You saw I was running around in town. And just bam. For no reason. There wasn't like a whole bunch of AoE coming out or anything like that. It just was, it was terrible. But we're back. We got it back up and rolling. We're doing okay. It has something to do with my 480 card. I'm telling you, there's something going on with the RTX 4080 card and Diablo right now. Kaya Beat, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There's something going on with, they're having some issues. I know that they said they fixed the DLSS and I turned it back on, but maybe that was the biggest mistake I ever did. Maybe I should turn it back off. Yes, man, now the crash, before the crash was just a reboot. Now it's a hard crash. It totally, my system, my computer's down. I literally have to unplug it, reset it. I just recently at the previous crash that happened last week, I think it was last week that you guys saw it. That one took out my one of my memory cards. So I got 2 on the way now. It took out 8 gig out of the 2 6. I had 32 gig, and then they were in 4 modules. It took out 1 8 gig module. I'm just like, really? And I don't know what, if I can't, necessarily blame it on the crash. It just coincidentally, when I recovered from when I started it back up, that module was bad. So I got 2 more on the way. Right now I'm only operating instead of 32, we got 16 gig, and it's not really a big difference with the game. It doesn't need that much. Especially with the RTX 4080 card, doesn't really need it. PCs are super expensive right now. I hate to say that I don't think that's going to get better because of what, if Trump is going to do his tariffs, they're going to get worse. That was when the GPUs were through the roof. I mean, geez, an RTX card was $1,600 during the tariff era. Now they've kind of gone back down a little bit, but yeah, expensive. I'll tell you a place that you can go and get some good prices, and they're custom. And I really, 2 different places I like a lot. One is CLX. We're full Fury Hound. CLX Systems is, you can get a very, very high-end PC, but it's still going to cost you anywhere between $1,600 and $2,100. I mean, but that's a loaded PC. I'm talking, RTX 4080 card. I'm talking, 20 core Intel. It's a loaded PC, 850 power supply. I mean, it's a loaded PC. There you go. The Herald, we just got the first mythic again. Since relogging back in, 1 in 9 minutes. There you go. But it's still expensive. Yes, PCs are through the roof right now. Also, Exotic XOTIK. They're another good PC company that I really like a lot. I've used them a lot. And the reason I use those 2 companies is I used to build my own and I built my son's, but I got kind of lazy as I got older. And they do a really good job at letting you customize them. And so I really like those 2 companies a lot. I'm not affiliated with them. I am nothing. I've just bought PCs from them, a lot of them. Yeah, well, that's why sometimes you're better off to go buy like an MSI laptop, something like that, something that's got some power to it. A Stealth is a good PC, and it can do a lot more than just gaming. You can use it for anything else, but in today's world, the truth of the matter is unless you're using it for work, your PC is probably getting used for gaming. So, because you've got your phone, you've got your, sometimes you're better off to just go with a little like an Xbox or a PlayStation. I have an Xbox X too. Don't get me wrong. I have an Xbox X as well. So, and I do use it. And I do stream with it. But I've gotten away from it a lot because I only streamed a few different specific games with it. And since I'm no longer here's the deal. Once I decided to broaden and I started multi-streaming and going to YouTube and, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, I realized that the algorithm is pretty picky. And so I used to be a variety game streamer, and I used to stream a lot of different games. And the algorithm doesn't like that almost anywhere, almost at any of the sites, because what happens is it doesn't know who to show your games to, what game it gets. The algorithm is just, it's lost a lot of times. Now, once you get a great big audience, if you had 300,000 followers or something like that, then it may not matter as much. But if you're the size of streamer I am, it does matter. It matters a lot. You really need to narrow it down to 2 games at the most. The algorithm is very, very picky. Yeah, I mean, you'll see that, and to be honest with you, I had guys that, I did pick 2 games for, not these 2 games, not this and PoE, earlier in my streaming career. I picked 2 games of World of Warships, and I was doing the because I had the steering wheel and all that the seat and all that. I was doing the Euro Truck Simulator, and plus because my wife, I've been to Europe so many times, and my wife is from Europe. Blah blah blah. I had a lot of people even complain back then, and especially when I switched to this genre and say, you know what, I'm gonna do ARPG games now. And I had people that followed me during World of Warships that would contact me and say, well, dude, I followed you for World of Warships. I didn't follow you for this stupid game. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. No problem. So, but if you really, Shroud of False Death, there you go, 2. That's 2 in 13 minutes. If you want to be a streamer and you want to, if you want to gain and have people watch your stuff and enjoy your stuff, it's hard because you really got to narrow yourself down to a specific like niche, I would say. Yeah, computer crashed hard, bro. That's the second one since they've said they fixed all this stuff. That is my second hard crash from, and I mean hard, whereas, you know, in the past when it was crashing and I was complaining about it crashing 5 and 10 times a day, it was just a reset crash. Now when it crashes, holy smokes, bro, it takes my whole PC down. I have to unplug it. I have to totally do a hard reset for it to come back up. It will not come back up with just a reset. It's like dead. And I'm like, okay, that looks like something that's conflicting with the graphic card, that what they're doing. And again, it is every single time it's been graphic card related, and on the RTX 4080 card and the 4060 card, both. Because I've tried them both. It hasn't made a difference. There you go. G-Bob just got a good amulet there if anybody in the group needs it. You know, Shroud of False, there you go. Good to see that. Now we got a lot already in 15 minutes, guys. A lot of mythics. You know, low-key, I can be honest with you and tell you that I am the same way as you, that you just described yourself. I am that way. I mean, I'm not really a people person, honestly. Shattered Vow, there you go. Getting some big, now we're at like 5 drops in 15 minutes. Actually, more like 6. 6 drops in 15 minutes. But I am kind of the same way as you, low-key. But I do a hell of a lot of gaming, and I said 4 years ago that if I'm gonna game, why don't I just stream it? Like, I just as well. Yesterday we ran for about 3 hours. We were able to pull in quite a few mythics yesterday. I mean, we always average 10 to 14 every hour. It's been a pretty easy drops. What's strange is, look, yesterday John was trying to get this Shroud of Death all day, for the whole 2 hours that we were in here doing this, and not a single Shroud of Death dropped yesterday for anybody. And now today I've already seen it 4 times, because previously, before the crash, I got it once, and somebody else had gotten it. Now I just seen it drop twice in here. It's so weird. I'm telling you, it's such a random. How do you send me that? Here, bro. Here, do it here. I don't mind people having this. It's on my Facebook page anyway. That's me. Got shroud twice already. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Yesterday we ran this, and John wanted it so bad. He needed it, and man, we were trying to get. Not a single person got it. And then today I've seen it already several times in here. Good day, Big Rig. Good to see you. Good to see you. Awesome, Chubba. And I'll tell you, there's a couple places that are real good about financing computers if you want them to, with really super low rates. Number one, both of those places I told you about, Exotic, XOT, IK, and CLX Systems, both will do financing. I mean, and it's super fast and easy. Payments are pretty low. Also, you can go to a really good place that I like out of New York, and I like them only because of, I think they do better financing. That's B&H Photo. They've got some good PC deals sometimes. I mean, they really do. And they do financing as well if that's something that you have to have. I've used all three of those companies, Exotic, CLX Gaming Systems, and B&H Photo, and I've used them all for different things. Like, I think I bought my laptop, I think I got from B&H Photo because the price was perfect. And then I bought these two desktop PCs, one through Exotic and one through CLX Systems, Gaming Systems. I'll be honest with you, the CLX Gaming Systems is better. And Exotic actually has got a better name brand. Oh, there you go, Share Perdition. Look at them all, Shattered Vow. Look at them. Holy smokes. We got a whole bunch right there. Whole bunch of mythics dropping. Man, we're at like 10 already and 20 minutes in.
Don't ruin all that work.
Yeah, B&H Photo. Yeah, their specialty is camera lenses and cameras, but they've got some PCs that are in. If you go to their computer department on their website, oh my gosh, they got some good stuff in there. Usually some good prices, but they also, what I like about B&H Photo is exactly what you just said about, you know, if you can get lenses and things like that. They've got some high-end, hard to find stuff sometimes. Whether it be camera equipment, PC equipment. I mean, sometimes when I'm having a hard time finding a good price on an item, I go there and they got it. Or I can see they've got it coming. This game is, I mean, I'm playing it until PoE 2 comes out on Friday, if that helps, King. I mean, I'm playing it because I've invested a lot of time into it, and I'm waiting on PoE 2. I usually always leave mid-season every season, King. But this season, PoE 2 got delayed, and I've already done the season in PoE, so I'm just waiting for PoE 2. I think a lot of people are still playing this game, but a lot less, and I think a lot less will be come Friday. And then season 7 will start, and this game will go boom through the roof again, just like every other at Last Epoch new season. Boom, through the roof. You know, PoE, new season, boom, through the roof. Once Human, new season, boom, through the roof. It's kind of cylindrical. I mean, basically, and then everybody just keeps rotating to the new season games, and Yeah, usually by mid-season. Now this season was way different, but usually by mid-season I'm done because I've got every class already all at top, top gear. This season was a lot faster. But usually I'll hang out in this game till mid-season. Usually I'm waiting for another new season to start somewhere else, like Last Epoch, Lost Ark. I don't, now it's PoE. I've just been doing PoE in this game, really. So I'll play this game until a new season pops at PoE, and then I go play that. Then a new season pops here. I come back here. I play this. That's just kind of, I ping pong back and forth. I think, there you go, Shattered Bow and Melted Heart. Holy cow, we're getting a lot of drops today. Look at that. Doubles again. A lot of doubles from Durrell today. I think season 6 is much like season 3. I thought season 3 was the worst season there was, and I think this season is right up there with it. And that's just my opinion. You're welcome, King. I do think that this season is really, but I will give Blizzard, and I beat up Blizzard all the time. You guys hear me. But it should have only been a $30 pass, Indrid. It should have only been a $30 because the early play fee is $30 for Path of Exile 2, because I paid it too. Yeah, it should have only, they should not have charged you 60. That's weird. Oh, they have tiered prices. Okay, never mind. There you go. That makes sense. Okay, never mind. G-Bob just cleared it for me. Yeah, so you bought the $60 version. I bought the 30. I didn't even know there was tiered prices. I just bought the first thing I saw because I wanted to make sure I could play it. I didn't care. Well, we've got a good probably 15 mythics already at 24 minutes in, just because 3 in a row of double drops at Durrell. Insane. Yep, take care, King. Talk to you later. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Getting everybody some mythics here, it looks like. It's a wonderful day when that happens. Wonderful, wonderful. Shattered Vow, there you go. Can't buy the early access to PoE 2 yet on the PS5. Really? That's weird, because I thought they said everything was available for early release, early play, except for the Macintosh, the Mac. Era of Perdition. Holy smokes, look at the drops today, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, we're not even 30 minutes in and we're going to have 20 drops. This is the most we've ever had. Wow, pretty impressive. I thought yesterday was crazy. Today is a lot. 4060 graphics card at a 2 8GB RAMs. There you go. That's perfect, bro. That's exactly all you need. That's it. How many cores is the CPU? How many cores is the CPU on it? That's probably going to be one of the more important things, really. But especially because you're going to game. Oh, wait, no. You're going to game off your Xbox. or yeah, and use that for your streaming PC. Okay. I was thinking you were going to, because if you're going to do both on the same PC, you just want to make sure you're going to be able to handle it. It's going to tax your PC a little bit there. I used to do it all on one PC when I first started many moons ago. And at that time I was using a 12 core Ryzen, and it handled that and streaming with no problem whatsoever. It had zero issues. It did them both. And I could actually probably go back to that type of setup, and my setup would be a lot easier. 1 terabyte SSD. Try to see how many CPU cores it has. That's what you're looking for. That's there is an open spot right now if you want to join, guys. Right now, there is an open spot. I am so ready for PoE 2, brother. I am so ready, my friend. There is an open spot. I wanted to do the Krona class, Indra, but it doesn't sound like the Krona is going to be available at early release, which is very disappointing to me, because usually when I pick a character in PoE, I don't do alts in PoE usually. Usually I just stick with it, so it kind of sucks, because it means if they're going to release it later, I'm going to have to, oh man, we've got probably almost 20 mythics within just this last 30 minutes. It's been crazy. Darrell's dropping them like mad. We have an open spot, guys. All you gotta do is request to join. Made biker pound 1605. Yeah, I am. I'm so ready for PoE 2. I mean, I'll come back to Diablo 4 to support my clan and in season 7 for sure, but I'll be streaming PoE 2 until season 7 Diablo, and then I'll come and run season 7. Yeah, that might be what I'm gonna do, Dustin. I haven't, it says an Intel i3 core, but there should be like, and I could look at, I could Google it if I had those numbers on that Intel core, but there should be a place that you should be able to look up specifications, and it should tell you how many cores your CPU cores have. Like, is it a quad? Is it a 8? Is it 16? Is it 12? Is it 10?
Still use these.
25 hours through Act 1 through 3. That's what I read too. Yeah, because we're not going to see the final 3 acts until until the full release. I would be on doing this later on 5. I will not, Boogie. I do not run that late. Tumba sometimes is on that late, but I don't know if he's, I mean, usually that's when he starts, is about 4 p.m. But me, I only, I do weekend runs to help those guys that have to work. But probably my last weekend run was this last weekend. Because I'm probably going to be with PoE 2. In fact, not probably, I will be on PoE 2 starting Friday. But I know Chumba, I don't know if he'll be still doing this game come Friday or not either. I don't want to speak for Chumba. What's up, Alexander? Good to see you. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna beat it, Sniffle. Sniffle, were you the one yesterday that got all the mythics? Was that you? I was trying to remember, because I know that the name, the player's name was Gon, G-O-N. Was that you? you go. BLT 3-star 3GA right there for somebody if they need that. He's got a good one. Playing Wayfinder until it comes out. Yeah, well, that's why I've created so many characters, Didier. I mean, I feel you. I'm really bored with it too. I am. But normally I would have already left it mid-season and been playing another game. But again, like I said, Welchie says he needs that BLT. Who was it that posted that? It was Saiyan, Lost Boy. Saiyan posted that. All right, here we go. Well, it's up to you, Buck. I'm not telling you what to do, bro. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I was just saying, if you wanted to get rid of it, yeah. You were gone. Yeah, dude, bro, you had such luck yesterday. How many at the end did you pull in? Did you get, I thought you were getting close to 20. I mean, right now, we're almost at that 20 within 30 minutes, 34 minutes. He was dropping double-double. He did 3 in a row doubles. It was like pretty amazing. Reminded me of yesterday. Buck Fever's gotten 5. He's pulled in 5 mythics so far. Seeing a lot of drops today and yesterday. Yesterday we just had John that we had to be really patient with to get him where he needed. And by God, an hour and 45 minutes in, he started getting them.
The forge is always hot.
Oh, where is that guy? The guy that was asking Boogie Dad. Boogie Dad, though, he was asking for 5 p.m. I don't know what Boogie Dad is, though, if he's Eastern. He was asking for if I was going to be on at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is why I mentioned you, Chumba. And I didn't say you were going to be on. I just said you might, because that's you usually start about that 4-ish, 5-ish time. I don't need the 3. Oh, he's looking for, I see, he's looking for a rod. Jordan's looking for a rod with a 3. I know I don't have that. I have a 2 in my bag, I think, in my stash. But I don't have a 3GA rod, except for the one I'm using. Yeah, he has a 2 now equipped. So we'll just have to keep our eyes in here. I probably won't see it. I don't think it drops for a sorcerer, so I won't see it. Somebody might. We've got a couple spirit board. We've got spirit and we've got used, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll say it'll drop. We'll see. Had a couple of them drop yesterday. No, this is not Infernal Hordes. This is Durrell. This is the boss Durrell. Infernal Hordes was where we started the stream at. Well, then the stream crashed and then we restarted. So, but yeah, Infernal Hordes is totally different. I'll show you here in a second. Let me get this down and I'll show you something real fast. So if you're going to do Infernal Hordes, you'll be using these. You'll be using those. All right. What we're doing now is we're here. We are, there's Giacall, right? We're right there. We're at this boss. And we're just doing him over and over and over because he drops really good mythics, good drop rate. And so we're trying to grab as many as we can. And we do this every day. Right. Yep, you're right. That's it, Thick Nick. These are the Uber bosses to farm the Uber gear. Yep. And we usually get about 10 to 14 an hour, and so far In 37 minutes, we've just about already hit 20. This is like one of the best hours we've seen in a long time. Although yesterday was pretty hot. Smashing pit 100s right now, Chumba is. Yeah, a lot of people just started. I think the game must have been, maybe it was on sale or something, but I've seen a lot of people tell me that they've just started playing the game, and so we've helped out a lot of people over this last weekend, Sunday.
The forge is always hot.
Let me make sure I didn't lie to you. Let me see. Do I have a 3-rod? 2. Oh no, 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I already gave it away. I think Chumbo was doing level 150 pits when he was using that anti-venom, because he was running them in like 3 minutes, if I remember right. But without the anti-venom, I don't know if he can do them still or not. Well, the anti-venom is actually still active, so. It's just no longer broken. Oh, that's good that you're loving it, dude. That's good. I've played every season, so I've been pretty critical of this season, to be honest with you, but I think everybody has different likes and dislikes. I'm still playing it, I mean, obviously, so, but I am leaving this game on Friday, and I will be going to Path of Exile 2. Because it gets released Friday, and then I'll come back to this game during season 7 for sure, and I'll also come back to this game and I'll stream it then, but I'll come back and help my clan, but I won't be streaming it probably. Yeah, I think Path of Exile is just going to be awesome. I paid the early release $30 so I could play it early, but it'll be fully released free next year, and I think it'll probably be pretty early in the year because the current Path of Exile players are on kind of a holding pattern. They're not getting a new season because of everybody's counting on Path of Exile 2 to be done, and it's already gotten delayed once. So I think it'll go pretty quick. Andreo's Visage, there we go. St. Louis, what do you need help with? What is it that you need help with? So I'm not sure. So do you mean that you need help knowing where to put your points at for a build, or do you need leveling up? You need help leveling up. Okay. What level are you right now today? Yeah, and what class are you? Like Thick Nick asked. Another good question. Yeah. Trying to figure out the game. I'm an older gamer. I'm 57. Oh, you're not old, bro. You're young. I got you smoked on age on that, bro. Huh.
Impressive.
I mean, I can tell you that.
Thanks.
Well done.
What class are you? All of it. Trying to figure out the game. I'm an older gamer. I can tell you this, that if I tell everybody that's new that you really want to spend a lot of time in here in this Helltide, and every time it opens in a new area, because this is where you're going to level quick and you're going to find chests to open up that are going to give you some good gear. Anytime you see this Helltide open, this is pretty important. And these little things right here, this is the boss. And if you can get to this boss, just ride your horse there as fast as you can. There's more than likely other people there. You don't have to do shit. You can just, if you die, okay, big deal. But you're going to get a ton of cinders there. You're going to be able to open up a whole bunch of chests. They're going to give you a ton of gear. Barbarian, I do believe, is probably one of the easiest ones to start with, easiest classes, yes. Spiritborn this season, though, is so OP, unkillable, that it's a no-brainer to play as well. I'm trying to think of what other advice I can give you, because to level you up is, I mean, it's not hard, but it would be easier for somebody to just take you and run you through a high level pit. No. If you're level 50, you're almost there. Oh, wait, then. If you're level 50, you need to do this. You need to go, and I don't know if you bought the DLC, if you can see this part of the map or not. If you can, you need to go do these strongholds. You need to start doing strongholds. These are going to break you right to 60 right away. You need to just get right to there and do those. Do these strongholds. There's strongholds up here too on this part of the map. You need to do, and it's going to be these little symbols right here. These are going to get you to level 60. Just start riding around and doing these. Getting those done. If you've never done one, it might be a little, I think they're pretty simple, but I don't want to confuse you either, but I'm telling you, the strongholds are going to get you to level 60 fast. Ron, he's on TikTok. St. Los Angeles gamer. The skill tree. Okay, well, the simplest thing for you to do on the skill tree is go here, bro. Here, go here. Oh my gosh, that's the simplest fix. Go there. Go there and look up the build that you want to do. So you want to go to, you're going to go to that site and go to, I mean, there's other sites too. I'm just giving you one that I think is the basic for the beginner. Go to that site and look up a tier list. At the very top, it's going to say tier list and other choices first after you choose Diablo 4. And you'll be able to pick the build that you want to use and follow that. You will learn a ton. Yeah, D4 Builder is another one. Mobalytics is another one. Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, my build is this build, not this build. My Quill Volley build is on Mobalytics, but there's a lot of those. There you go. If D4 Builder is something that you're used to using, go to that and look up the build for Diablo 4 that you want to use. And it'll be all right there. It'll make it so simple. You'll be amazed. And it'll help you learn a lot. You do that a couple times and you'll be, Icy Veins is another one. Yep, Icy Veins is another one. The other thing I would recommend, St. Louis is Los Angeles, is I would be looking at, and not necessarily mine, I'm going to show you mine, but I would be looking at joining a clan, because it's it's a lot of people in there that can help you, and all you gotta do is do clan chat, and a lot of times those people will help you a lot.
You invite the wrath, not one, but thousands.
Look.
You are courting pain and death.
Hey.
Well done.
Look. Greetings.
Us old timers gotta stick together, Saint. So, yeah, I'm more than happy to help you, and try to point you in the right direction. And I really do think that if you go to one of those sites, and it sounds like D4 Builder. D4 Builder is a good place. It's really only gonna probably the majority of the builds are gonna be Rob's builds, but you should still be able to easily find the one that you're working on, and then it should be able to help you get you going in the right direction fast. Buck is an old timer too. There's a lot of us, ain't there? Inventory management is terrible, but it's the sad thing is it's true about most of these types of games. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it really is. It's kind of true about a lot of them. They need to do a little bit more to. Oh, I didn't want to drink that one. I wanted to drink that one. Oh well, that's all right. Yeah, you're gonna reach a point where you're never gonna pick up a yellow again. And you're probably almost might be getting real close to that point right now, where you're only going to be looking for gear that's, like this. And some of this you'll still some of it you'll still keep, but most of the time you'll be picking up just uniques. You're getting close to that point now. Yeah, see, you're not picking up yellows now, so yeah. If I get that amulet in 10, I gotta get off. Who, I don't know who you're talking to, Spirit. I don't know what let's see. Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay. Atari was one of the, I loved Atari. I thought Atari was way ahead of its time at the time, bro. Their graphics was the best. Their graphics was by far the best that I'd ever seen. They had this game back in the day that was based on Karate Kid, and you were the old Mr. Yugato or whatever his name was, and he had chopsticks and he had to catch a fly, and the graphics were incredible. So did you guys figure out did he get that amulet he's looking for? I'm not sure I know what amulet. Ow. See, look at what happens when you lose your spiritborn in the group. This is what happens. My sorcerer is not. His glyphs are at like 60, so yeah, he's definitely not where he should be. He'll get him down. It just takes him longer, way longer. My spirit board is 1-2 done. Oh, I couldn't get him up. This is why I don't usually carry people using I only use my Spiritborn when I do these runs, because he can just annihilate everything instantly. Wait. Okay, we're good. Yes, yes, January 21st. I would just save my money until next season, bro. I would save my money. I wouldn't buy the season pass right now. There's really, I don't think the rewards are that great, to be honest, anyway. Were you guys able to get that amulets figured out? Because I'm gonna look and see if I have one. I don't know if I have any. I got two. That's what all of mine are. I'm my character, my spirit board's wearing a 3, but I didn't think I had any 3s. Where do I find my unique gamer tag name and number so I can find it? Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah, it should be under, like, you should be able to go, where's profile? I never look at it, so. Mercenaries, see. So if you go here and then you do this, it doesn't show it unless you do that. And even then, it still doesn't show it. It just shows what you're playing on a PC or so. Oh, the magnifying glass next to the wardrobe. There. Yeah, still it's, I don't see where it shows your. That's interesting. I don't know where it shows. I know that it shows it if you go to this screen, but if you're on PlayStation, so you can see it that way, but I don't know how you do it if you're, interesting. On a PlayStation, I have no clue. Yeah, there you go. Ken had a good idea. Yeah, download the BattleNet app, the BattleNet app, yeah, and that'll show it to you right away.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because if you did set up a BattleNet account with your Sony account, you're right. You could just go to the website battle.net and find it there too, possibly. Okay, well, that's about the sixth one of those that's dropped today, and we were trying to get that yesterday for John for hours, and now it's just dropping like crazy today.
Look.
Got a lot of mythics during this run already, man. It's pretty crazy. Uh-oh. Gotta love scam callers, man. Every day. Broke your personal record of how many mythics you've gotten? Is that what it is? I hope. 6. All right, awesome. I think 8 was my personal best ever, was 8 in one run. Okay, we have an opening if somebody wants to join. I have a spot. Welchie had to go. I hope he got some good stuff. So again, if you want to join up, now is your time. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Let me make sure I approved everybody. I did. Okay. We're on Torment 4. We're on Torment 4. No, you can. Yeah, there's an opening right now. It's you send a friend request to Made Biker 1605. Made Biker pound. Here, I'll give it to you. Here, send a friend request to here. All right, and then once I approve it, you just do request to join party, and you just come right in. Super simple. Let me put it over there too. I only put it on one side. Sorry. Yep, you guys it doesn't, I don't hold it. I don't hear a perdition just drop for Ron. Awesome. I don't hold it for anybody. I just, whoever's the first one that gets in, they get in and grab some mythics, man. But you have to be on the seasonal server and you got to be at Torment 4 for your ability to join. This is Torment 4. Yeah, Torment 4. Sunday we ran people through pits to get them to Torment 4. But yeah, this is Torment 4 and this is seasonal. A good sorcerer build is what I'm using right here. A fireball sorcerer is a really good build. There's a few good ones. If you go to like max roll or you know, Mobalytics or D4 builds, you can find, there's another mythic. Jeez, they're dropping like crazy the last 2 days. Doombringer.
Impressive.
Okay, so now whoever it was that I just approved that friendship, you would just do a request to join party, and you should come right into the party. And if you're unable to do that, that means you're either not a Torment 4 or you're not playing a seasonal character. Yeah, that's me too, eBooker. I'm constantly changing my builds too. I don't want to do the same build twice in a row. All right, so there we go. The group is now full, you guys. It's full, it's full, it's full. So let's get the new person mythics. Whoops. They're dropping like crazy, man. We do this every day, guys. 11 a.m. Eastern time is when I start. It will end on Friday, though. Friday I will do a late stream and we'll be doing PoE 2. And it doesn't drop until 2 p.m. so Eastern. You're a fireball source too? Yeah. I like the fireball source. I think it's a fun build. I think it's a little bit underrated. I think it's a pretty fun build. It does have some specifics that you got to get your cooldown, you got to get your attack speed, you got to get your critical strike. There are some things that you got to get taken care of. Here we go. Let's get some mythics for everyone. $1967, there you go. So you found it, that's awesome. So I'm glad you were able to find it, St. Los Angeles. Oh, you had to make one. I got you. And you should be able to, it should connect to your game. Don't worry about dying. Don't worry. We're gonna get you your gear. You're gonna be just fine. You just gotta roll with it. I know it sucks. I do. I understand it sucks. But yeah, PoE 2 Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, bro. I'll be streaming that for sure. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I am disappointed that the Krona class isn't going to be available at day early play, so that's kind of sucks. I wasn't super happy to hear that because that's what I wanted to create. And creating another one just means shit. Like when they do release the Chrono, I'm gonna have to jump over and restart that character. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to PoE 2 big time. I ain't gonna lie. Very excited about it. Disappointed that it got delayed, but understood the reason that it got delayed. So really looking forward to that. Jumbo is on the phone. I'm so tired of these pieces constantly. I don't know why I even look at these anymore, to be honest.
The forge is always hot.
Got 6 mythics yesterday. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. I can tell you that I know Chumbo and I know there's a lot of other people have helped a lot of people get geared up. And I constantly see those people running other people and helping them. I love it. It's just like, it's such a good community. I will say that about Diablo for sure. The community is very, very good. PoE's community is good too. Got 6 mythics so far today. I stopped counting what I pulled in. I want to say I'm right around that same number. Well, let's see. I didn't drop any in the bag in my stash yet. So 1, 2, 3. I got 4 mythics so far today. And like I said, we averaged 10 to 14 an hour, but this first hour we did 20, which was amazing. And we just went past that hour. Highest pit with this character with my fireball source? Ugh, I have no idea. I hate the pit. I don't run the pit unless I have to. I hate it. Hated it since PTR season 4 when they came out with it. Not a pit guy. Don't like it. Only do it absolutely if I have to. That's why this fireball sorcerer's glyphs are only at 60. My spiritborns are at 100, and my barbarians is at maybe 80. But man, I hate the pit, bro. My spiritborn, the highest I've done is like 135, and I think my barbarian's highest was 90 something, but I don't know exactly, honestly. Like, it's so far between when I run it. I really don't run it unless I have to. If I could drop bosses, that's how I know. That's how, I mean, since season 1. What's up, Burnsy? Since season 1, my clan tag is here, let me just show it to you. It's easier. That's my clan right there. MBR, Made Biker Riders. That's them. These guys are awesome, man. They will help you with anything you need. They're great. Yeah, literally, I mean, I've been doing this game for so many seasons. It's I don't need to really gauge I don't know how to say. I just know. If I go in, I can drop the boss, then I'm done. You know? You know, every season, 5 characters. This season even more. It's, yeah, last season I didn't run the pit once. I had 5 characters and I didn't do the pit a single time. Not one single time did I go do the pit. Didn't need to, didn't have to. I was very saddened that they forced us to do it this season. I think a lot of people hated it. That's what made season 5 very popular, is people did like the fact that they weren't forced to do they weren't forced to do the pit. I think it made a big difference last season for people. And where are you here? Okay. Path of Exile 2 Friday, brother, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be streaming it. In fact, I'll be streaming the install of it. Is how excited I am for Path of Exile 2. Oh yeah. Guarantee you I'll be there. Oops. Guess I gotta pay attention. I'm watching chat. Sorry guys. I'm sorry. I was watching chat. My fault. I think it looks really good. I am disappointed on a few things with it, but just it's just like stupid stuff. Like I wish that the Chrono character was going to be available at early release. It's not, but that's all right. And then they'll be throwing the last 3 chapters in the game at the end, at full release, or maybe a little bit later even. Because at the beginning, we're only going to have the first 3 acts, and then they'll throw the last 3 acts in later. But what's nice about that is you can get to the end game content way faster. What's your effects on your rage staff? Oh, yeah, I just now saw that. I'm sorry. Jeff Rives. Dude, go to go to maxroll.gg or go to D4 builds or someplace like that and look up Diablo 4 builds. Look up the build that you're using. It's gonna help you. It's gonna guide you on your way, bro. It's gonna make it so much simpler for you. I mean, very much simpler. Oh, and I keep forgetting you wanted to see what my effects were on my rage. It's not a very good one, actually. Staff of Endless, this is it. It's just 14 to Fireball, and every third caster Fireball launches. I mean, I'm sorry, 398 Intelligence. It really needs to be upgraded, but I haven't. You know, honestly, I don't play this game much anymore. I'm already past the point where I should have left. I usually leave every season at mid-season and I go play Path of Exile. Last season, I'll tell you what I did. I left at mid-season. I went and played Path of Exile, did that whole season, got it done. Went and played Once Human, got that season done. Went and played the first Descendants and then came back to season 5, helped people get mythics. I do that every season. So this season I didn't leave because Path of Exile 2, I already did the Path of Exile King's March. So I don't want to go back and do that season again, honestly. And so I was waiting on Path of Exile 2, which was supposed to be November 15th. It got delayed. And so here I am. I'm still here. Normally I leave at mid-season because I've already got multiple characters all leveled up and I'm pretty much burned out on the season by that time and ready to move on. This season was the worst because of the crashing. I ain't gonna lie. The crashing, you guys just saw it crash this morning on the first stream. It crashed. It shut us totally down. We had to restart the stream. It's just been terrible. On the PC, it's been terrible. And it's a high-end PCs that are suffering the most. Our RTX cards, big time. They're really suffering, and I don't know why Blizzard can't fix it. But it's been nonstop, man. And they seem to have solved it a little bit for the last 2 weeks, and then last 2 crashes here have been major, like hard reset crashes where I have to totally unplug the power, everything, because the PC is locked up. Before the crashes, at least they were just resets. Now they're hard, man, and they hurt. Took out my memory chip, man. The one that crashed last week took out my memory. I'm like, well, you bastards. I blame it because I'm like, memory was fine until you crashed. You came back up and you were 8 gigs short. How do I delete everything from my stash without moving into inventory? Okay, I don't, because I don't know how you do it on your, so on the PC, right click moves it to, you know, and left click moves it the other way. So like one click is one way is going to move it to your bag. The other way is going to move it to your, within your stash bag, if that makes any sense. So one of your clicks somewhere, I know you're playing on a console. I'm on a PC, so I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows the answer to that question. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. But on a PC, I'm using a mouse, so it's totally different. I'll show you right now. What's up, Not Player 6? Good to see you. Hello, hello. I'll show you right now. Call you beat. Thank you for the follow. I missed you. I'm sorry. So if I go to my stash, I'm going to go to my stash now. And boom, there it is. if I want to, normally there's that, yeah, that tab that, but if I right click, it goes to my, so if I do, and if you were at that tab that you're talking about, if you left clicked, it would put it, you know, it's one or the other. And I don't know on your console. You're not seasonal, yeah. You're trying to delete it straight from your stash. That I don't think you can do. You cannot delete straight from your stash. You have to bring it into your bag and then go break it. Or you can just throw it on the ground. But yeah. I misunderstood your question, sorry. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got another fireball source there. Look at that.
Look. Look.
Yeah, you can't delete it straight. It's one of the things that we've been asking for is for them to give us a better way. And I didn't even empty my bags when I was there. That was stupid. Hang on, let me go empty my bag. Sorry, guys. There you go. Grandfather dropped for on Almighty. Awesome. So Chumba's working on glyphs right now. He's running through pits right now. So he is on Twitch as Chumba553. You should, I will tell you straight, especially if you're on TikTok, you should be joining Twitch and following Chumba because he can run you through pits right now and get you to Torment 4 so fast your eyes will swell shut. Just remember, if he runs you through a pit, you have to stand by the door. Do not move. You go in there, you don't move. You stand by that door until the red portal appears. Then you go through the red portal and don't move. He's gonna run into the boss, kill the boss, and bam, guess what? You're Torment 4. And it literally is gonna take you less than 5 minutes. He was a member of my clan. He now has his own clan and is now a streamer as well. Saint. So again, he is on Twitch right now. I know you guys are on TikTok. He is on, there you go. Look at that, BLT3. 3GA. He is on Twitch right now and saying that he's gonna run. Oh, Can Dog got his first mythic. Now they're gonna start dropping for you, bro. Once you get your first one, this is what happened yesterday to John. Yesterday, John, it took us an hour and 45 minutes to get his first one. Once he got his first one, it just started like boom, boom, boom. He started getting them. So let's get you some more. So yes, Chumba is definitely a guy that you definitely want to be friends with. He does the same stuff I'm doing right here. Right now he's doing pit runs, which I know a lot of you guys need. And I always reference people to him because I hate the pit and he runs them like crazy. There we go, another mythic. What was it this time? Again, Shroud. Man, the Shroud's been dropping like crazy today in here. I do have his tag. Hang on. Let me type it for you right now. Whoop. Sorry, I thought he was dead. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That was my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, let me put that here. Is it 1110? Let's see. No, what is it? 1104 is your Chumba, your gamer tag. It's 1104 or 11104. 3 ones or 1 1. Yo, Chumba. Chumba. Trying to post your gamer tag so they can find you. 11104. Okay, got it. Hang on. Let me. All right. There you go. That's him. Find him. He's running pit right now. He can get you to Torment 4 within minutes, guys. What's up, Geeky Tech Chick? Good to see you. Oh, gotta go to town. So yeah, you're welcome, Adeline. Go ahead and send him or find him in game, because he's gonna run the pit now. Boy, I tell you, just woke up, man. You lucky girl. Oh, you're Texas. So, gosh, you slept in. You have a late night, huh? He can run you through, Adeline. He'll get you through Torment 4 fast. You guys, I'm telling you, take him up on his offer if he's running it, because he's running pits right now, and I've heard a lot of you say you need to get leveled up. He's the guy right there. What happened? Why can I not go through my own portal? That was weird. That's a weird bug. That's like the second time that's happened to me where my portal won't let me go. I got to go through somebody else's. Oh, and look where it brought me. Awesome. Oh, this game is so broken some days, I swear. And fast travel has been bugged for quite a while. Okay, well now it makes sense what you were doing now. All right, so I'm just gonna ride there because fast travel has been really bugged. And sometimes it takes me, I fast travel to you and instead I go all the way to, it's happened twice where we don't even know where we ended up going. I thought it was related to if you had a town favorited, because it looked like that was causing it. When I turned it off, the bug kind of went away, but now it seems like it's kind of back again. No big deal. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Oh, there you go, Geeky. You got a good job. Just roll over, grab the laptop. Work is done. Yeah. Is it cold, Geeky? Is it cold there? I mean, cold for Texas. Like Florida right now is cold for us Floridians. 43 last night. Yeah, right now I think it's in the 50s here. Down in the 40s last night too. I'm a Midwest boy, so I'm used to snow and blizzards and all kinds of tornadoes, all kinds of stuff. So this weather here I love this. Down here in Florida, this is awesome. Oh, allergies. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. For sure. spent a lot of time in Texas just not too long ago for work. A lot in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Then I was traveling to all of your guys' windmill farms and doing a bunch of work at all of those. I do not have a bunker, no. Yeah, I was in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Oh my gosh, a lot. I really like the area, to be honest. Then there were a couple of the wind farms that were pretty down south, getting close to the Mexican border, that I had to go down to. I remember renting a car and driving quite a ways to get to a few of them. It was funny because I put my laptop down. I was doing some programming on a unit, and I put the laptop down to do something, and all of a sudden it starts blowing. Yeah, El Paso area. Yep. And suddenly it started blowing across. The windmills were blowing it across the fields. I was like, okay, don't let go of anything here. It seemed the Herald just dropped. I really liked the area though. I enjoyed it a lot. But I'm also a guy that my favorite road trip ever was on the Harley going through the desert over in up through Nevada and Arizona, Nevada, up into Idaho, Utah area. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Nothing but sand and plateaus, and I really loved it. Really? Yeah, I thought I liked it. Is Chumbawamba, is he Chumba Crush on the game? Probably, because the character he's playing right now, I think is a Crush player. I'm sorry, I was watching chat, guys. I gotta stop doing that. I'm sorry. I think he's using a Crush player right now. Yes, that is him, he says. That is him, St. Los Angeles. I keep saying St. John, I don't know why. My job, Geeky, was I was in charge of programming and repairing EV chargers. And in Texas, all of the wind farm service companies purchased all electric vehicles for their wind farms. So I had to go out there and installed EV chargers, and then had to program them and had to get them working and all of that. And it was funny because when I got to, especially the ones down in El Paso area, I had a really hard time getting them to work. And they were, the guy that was there, you know, the boss man, he was kind of pissed off. And I told him, listen, the salesman should have told you that these have to get a cell signal. And he's like, they never told us that. I'm like, well, they should have. And he's like, well, why do I need that? What do I need that for? Why do I need it? I'm like, well, you technically don't, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. But here's the reason. Because normally these guys have to be authorized to charge, which now means that if I take that ability out, then anybody can drive here. And he's like, well, who's going to drive here? I'm 2 hours in the middle of nowhere. Well, you're right. That's okay. If that's what you want me to do, I can make it so anybody can plug in and charge. But normally you need to have a cell signal so you can authorize and think the fee that, you know, you have to pay for the charge can be done and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. They got so mad at me, and I'm like, listen, guys, I'm just a dude that comes and fixes it or installs it. I am not the salesman. You should have been told this. Good morning, Barbarian. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, I went through that all the time. And in Dallas, Fort Worth area, I was doing tons and tons of parking garages all over, everywhere, all over the Dallas area, which are also terrible to get working because you're inside this building that's all cement. God forbid if it goes below ground. So a lot of times I was met with people very angry saying, I just bought 70 of your units and some guy came and installed them and none of them work. Yeah, well, they're not gonna work because you don't got a cell signal. So what a lot of times I would do is if it was installed with AT&T chipset, I would change it out to Verizon, where I had I still have it, a little cell signal tester that I could walk around and test. And it was funny because a lot of times they would tell me, no, it can't be that. I can talk to people on my phone all day long and it's fine. I got a good cell signal. Dude, it's a different frequency, bro. It's a cell signal, yes, but it's a different frequency. It's not using the same frequency as your phone. And then they were like, oh, well, why didn't anybody tell us that? I don't know. I'm just the peon that comes and programs it and gets it to work, bro. I had one guy get up on my face. I was in Cincinnati. He was so angry because he bought 70 units. And of course, the salesman never tell them the things the requirements they need. So he's got like 70. He's so mad. Yeah, exactly. And he's so angry. And I'm like, he's up in my face and he's spitting on me as he's up in my face, so mad. And I tell him, you need to back up. And he's going on. And I tell him the second time, listen, if you don't back up, one of us is going to go to jail. And I really don't want to go to jail in Cincinnati, but I will if you don't back up. So he backs up and he calls my boss right there with me standing right there. He tells my boss that I threatened him and this and that. And my boss gets me on the phone and I'm like, listen, that's not how it happened. This is what went down. And if he does it again, one of us is going to go to jail. So my boss gets back on the phone with him and tells him, listen, whatever you're doing, stop. Because my tech will do what he's saying he's going to do. So you need to just leave him alone. I think we lost that contract. Yeah, he didn't let me finish. I had to leave. I had to go get on the plane and go home. He was not a happy guy. First time playing with people not sure what to do. Hit 100 is Chumba. If you're in there with Chumba, when he starts it, you're gonna just stand at the door. If you're running the pit with Chumba, you're just gonna stand there at the door because if you die, he has to keep coming back and reviving you. So you just want to stand right inside the door. You don't want to move. Let him run everything. Let him go till a red portal will open up next to you. A red portal. When that red portal opens up, go through that red portal and just stand there. Wait for him because now you're at the boss chamber. He's going to run forward and go into the boss chamber. He's going to kill the boss. And as soon as he kills the boss, you'll be able to run right in there. You'll be able to grab all your stuff that you want to get. You'll upgrade your glyphs in there. Don't forget to upgrade your glyphs. And once you get done, you'll be able to go back to town and go back up to difficulty level of Torment 4. I hope that all made sense.
Look.
I still don't know what that means. Okay. So here, let's do this real quick. Guys, hang tight real quick here. Real quick. I just want to show them real fast what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to this town because it's just more common. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Upgrading my glyph. Okay, I'm going to show you that too. Hang tight. So when you're done there, all done, you're going to want to come here. And you're going to want to go to this and you're going to click it, right? I can't now because I'm in a group, and it's going to let you change your difficulty level to Torment 4. Okay, to upgrade your glyphs, when he gets all done, there's going to be, in the boss chamber, there's going to be this little thing with a round circle on top of it that's going to be standing there. I forget what it's called. You'll click it, and it's going to let you upgrade your glyphs, these. Now, you may not have them all. You may not have everything you need, but the ones you do have and that you're using in your Paragon board, that's where you're going to be upgrading those. I hope that made sense to everybody. And why can I not go back through that? What is that about? So weird. And you can click it even as not the group leader. Right. Yes, that's right, Saint. You're going to just stand right in front of the door. Chumba's going to run in there. He's going to kill that boss. Then you're going to run inside there. There's going to be a little thing that's going to be standing up that when you click it, it's going to let you upgrade your glyphs. And there's going to be a chest to open. You're going to get gear. You'll see it. Chumba will help you. Chumba's on. He's on Twitch. He's listening to me. He can hear me. I hope. Yeah, portals are really glitchy today. I didn't see this problem for a long time. This is really weird today. Yeah, very weird issue going on. That's twice it's happened today. But Geeky, just so you know, I was streaming. I started my stream at 11. We played for 1 hour straight. This is the second time this has happened to me. It crashed so hard. It took my computer totally down. I had to unplug my computer. I had to do a hard reset. That's very rarely happened, but twice now that's happened. And all of it is related to my RTX 4080 card. All of it. Now, what I think it is I know that they said that they fixed the DLSS and I turned it back on. And I think I need to turn it back off because holy smokes. It's twice now it's happened in the last 2 weeks. The crashing problem is way, way, way better. Way better. But this crash, before the past crashes were just a computer reset. They just caused my PC to reset. Now, it's like twice. It's just a hard crash where I can't, my computer's done. I mean, it is done. Yeah, here, actually, I can give it to you right now. I give it out all the time. I wish there was a way that because this time I don't even get like a log crash or anything from the game like it used to, where I could send in a crash report. It just boom, and it was right on stream. It just hit it so hard. Twice now it's happening. It's a very strange crash, and it looks like it's related to my RTX 4080 card. But I put in my RTX 4060 and it did the same thing. Very weird. And all my drivers are updated. Everything is, oh. Yeah. Didn't hear the campfire chat. Why? What does that mean? Oh, so maybe the logs, pre-crash logs went to them anyway, and I just didn't see it. That might be. I hope so, because I'm worried that they don't even know that it's doing that. If you don't get the crash report to send a report, they get notified on their end. Okay, but... Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. I must have missed that little part. Okay, here we go, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I apologize. It says, okay, so you're not level 60. Okay, don't worry. That's all right. Yeah, you can't do your glyphs. You're right, St. Los Angeles. I didn't know that I forgot you said you were level 50. My apologies. I forgot. I do remember you saying that though now. How do you know when to actually walk towards him? Chumba, Oh, with this tune for crushing hand and holy LT 100 in about 5 minutes. Some of those guys are very confused on what they're supposed to be doing that are with you. I'm trying to talk them through it. I don't know if I'm helping them all right or not. I hope I'm helping them. They're not sure of when they should walk into that boss chamber. And normally it's just seconds after you run in that they can go in. Yeah, well, I'm more than willing to help them with whatever they need, Geeky Texas Chick, whatever they need. I'm more than happy to help them because I want it solved. And I've never had crashes ever until this season's been season 6. And I think I'm not sure because I keep in mind I also bought the DLC, so I have the DLC and it may be related to that. So, yeah, that's all you gotta do is just tell them, Phantom, what's up? Good to see you. Almost gave up making Torment 4. For casual players, it's a little time consuming. I understand it. I have a lot of guys that say, oh, the season's too long, and then I explain to them that, wait a minute, is it too long? Because there's a lot of casual players out there that the season's not long enough. So I think that for the casual player, I'm glad that you were able to get there, though, Adeline. I'm glad you were able to get there. And that's why we're doing this. We're really trying to help people out. The best thing to do is just stay there till the portal pops. Then once the boss is dead. Yeah, well, they don't know when the boss is dead is what they were asking. Yeah, hard to type in party. Yeah. But maybe after you get once you kill the boss, you might want to tell them, yeah, come in now. Because and once they do it once, they'll figure it out. Right now, they're both very new players. And so they're figuring it out kind of the hard way. I'm sorry I'm getting behind here. Just curious if anyone in the community could drag me through a pit 150. Oh, but you want that Maven title. I know Chumba's running pits now, but I don't think he's quite ready to do a 150 with that character that he's using because it's not quite up there yet. Type something out of that. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Geeky Texas Chick. Same thing is, I think once he drops the boss, party chat just say now, and they'll fly in there. Although they may have already figured it out by now because you already did one, so maybe they got it. I think it would say boss complete like a check mark. Yeah, I don't think it does that. Adeline, my group is full, and to be honest, I'm only going to be online for another 15 minutes. But catch me tomorrow, please. 11 a.m. Eastern every day. Catch me tomorrow, and I will gladly run you through these, get you some gear. We've been very successful at getting people gear here. Or count to 10. Yeah, because like I said, Chumba, you're dropping that boss so fast. They just don't know that. They're just, they're new. They're still learning it. But guys, I can tell you that when Chumba goes into that boss chamber, just like Geeky Texas Chick said, if you count to 10 and run in, you'll be fine. Because he's going to have it dead by 10. It's going to be fast. Can I spare some gear? The problem is here, Adeline. Hang tight there for a minute, and let me get this group done. Oh, it tells you at the bottom of the chat saying, okay, it does tell you that engaging Thundering Spider and stuff like that. All right, so then it does probably tell you when he drops the boss. Adeline, let me finish up here with this boss run, because we're gonna have to party up for me to help you do that, and then I'll give you. What's your build? What's your class, Adeline? What's your build? I don't know if I have the gear. Okay, so there's a question. Are they worried about the boss portal or the portable to start not to be dead by the door guards? I think they're just trying to figure out when do they go through the boss into the boss chamber. Yeah, I think that they're trying to figure out when should they enter the boss. They don't want to get killed in the boss chamber, but they won't. You won't. You guys won't. He'll have them dead. You're a spirit. Okay. Yeah, I've got some gear for you. Let's because one of my other characters is a spirit. So yeah. Advance the door, wait 10, then go in boss room. Yeah, that's kind of what everybody's been. I think they got it though already. Sounds like they've already done it. Do I have any extra fireball gear? Hang on. I gotta go to the I gotta get to my stash to check that. I'll check. Yeah, always walk in the red door. Don't go in the fog door. Exactly. Yeah, just chill out, Adeline. It's gonna be soon. I'm just I gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. It's gonna be soon. I'm just about done here. Okay, I'm gonna go to town. Let me see. You were asking, do I have any extra fireball gear? Let's look. Let's look. Let me get rid of this stuff first. Wrong place. All right, let's take a look. Okay. You know, a bunch of stuff there. All right, so don't think I have any staff. I don't. You also need tower shahs, which I don't think I have. Oh, I do have, but it's only a 1 GA, but it's at least a start. What else do you look for? You need boots. I don't think I have any Reckless Wakes. I don't. Gloves of the Illuminator. I probably don't have that either. Yeah. I don't have much. I got one piece. Let me just mark it so I don't break it. I got one piece that I can give you when we can get back in town into the. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, geeky text trick, please. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so, who was it that was asking me for? Where are you? It is. Who was it? Oh, it was. Was it? Who needed? Was it you, Jamal? Were you the one that needed it? The extra fireball source piece? Was it you? Looks like it. So request a trade. And it's not the best. It's only a 1 GA, but it's better. I mean, oh wait, I got it marked. Hang on. There you go. But you definitely want to use that piece. You're going to want to upgrade it though. As soon as you get a different one with 2 GA, you're going to want to grab it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, Roger, you are really fresh. You are fresh. Changed my avatar. I changed my avatar? I did? Blanket statement to chat. If you have feedback from the team, feel free to hit me up on Discord. Got you, geeky Texas chick. I will do. Hey, one thing that you might want to recommend, you know that we've been saying this since season 1. You know that stash box that they put in the Infernal Horde? Why don't they put one in every single boss chamber? So we don't have to go all the way back to an NPC to empty our bags.
Look.
We've said it since season 1. And a lot of streamers have, a lot of people, but they did give it to us for Infernal Horde and a couple other areas. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't add it on any other boss area. It's like people are really, this is like a drag to try to fill up your bags. Oh, you're working. Okay, awesome. Because you know what Last Epoch did? Last Epoch did this, and Path of Exile 2, I heard, copied it. They put that little anvil right there, and you could break anything on the fly. And that was such a cool idea. But yeah, anything would be better than having to go back to an NPC, or even put the NPC in every boss chamber. That would work too. Is that on PoE 2? Thank you for those diamonds, Big Rig, but I'm not sure I know what. My TikTok. I think I changed it to the there was, okay, I think I understand what you're talking about. So I had 2 logos actually, and it was confusing a lot of people. One of them was kind of like the controller that was made into like a motorcycle, kind of like a, I don't know what you want to say. It's not cartoon, but you know what I'm saying? And now it's using, oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about the anvil. Duh. Is that on PoE 2? It's supposed to be on PoE 2. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't played PoE 2 yet, but they're telling me, they're saying PoE Grinding Gears came out and said they were going to steal that idea from Last Epoch. I wish that, because I said at the time after I played Last Epoch, I was like, man, I wish Diablo would put in a built-in loot filter like Last Epoch did, and then that anvil or some idea to break equipment on the fly. Last Epoch was pretty smart. I thought those were pretty good ideas. The built-in loot filter was nice because so many people get intimidated by loot filters when really they're pretty simple. You know, and if it's built in, it's so easy for the average player to use, which is why, I mean, because don't get me wrong, a lot of games have loot filters, and people get it. I hear it all the time. People go, yeah, I don't understand how to use it. It's too intimidating. It's too hard. And I'm like, well, it's not, but I understand if it is to them, it is. So having it built in, super smart, super smart. You asked 2 questions. Paragon. Oh shit. No, PoE 2. Okay, yeah. And I did change my my logo icon, yes, to what was originally the original icon, which is the guy on the motorcycle, jump, doing the jump, like the wheelie. That is my original logo from 4 years, from the day 1 of starting 4 years ago. And a graphic designer made me that other one, which was cool. I liked it. It was pretty cool. But it was confusing people. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go back to the original logo and stick with it. Oh gosh, Alex, you just asked a loaded question on TikTok. Who needed help? I think there were quite a few people. I think you helped some. Yeah, there were some awesome quality of life changes that Blizzard's already done, but just those couple more would be great. A way to break a piece and a loot filter. Oh my gosh, it would be. But they've already done some good quality of life changes. One of them is this right here. One of them is that you don't have to leave. Now, keep in mind, maybe you guys haven't played past seasons, but in past seasons, you couldn't stand in here and do this. You had to leave and reset and then do it again. Leave, reset, do it again. Leave, reset, do it again. Now you no longer, that's a great change. Awesome change. Now you can just stand here and just keep feeding it mats, which is why I wish they would give us a stash box or something in here, because to be honest with you, if that was in here, I would never have to leave this boss. I could just stay in here. I could keep accessing my mats. I could keep putting away my gear until I ran out of stash. Once I ran out of stash space, which is another surprising thing, in case Geeky Texas Chick is listening, which I'm sure she is another thing that I'm surprised Blizzard hasn't taken advantage of is people want to buy additional stash tabs. I hear it all the time. Oh, look at that 3-piece 3G right there. I hear people say it all the time. Yeah, I think that I know I've heard that exact quote that you put there, Geeky Tex Chick, and it made me roll my eyes because I'm like, what people is he speaking about? Because it sounds like he's only speaking about himself. But I think that people want to spend money on Blizzard. You know, one of the things I think selling stash tabs would make sense to me. It would be a good thing that people are willing to spend money on. I know who CJ is. I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly. I know exactly. And I don't want to call anybody out either, so I'm not going to, but yeah. I feel as though the one mistake that has been made, in my opinion, is that Diablo, and maybe it's just Rod Ferguson, I don't know who, but somebody is listening to a couple streamers way too much. And they should probably ignore half of the things that are being told to them. Uh-oh, look at this. He's gonna hang in there and fight. Because it's kind of funny that when you listen to what some of the people are saying, especially, and I'm not going to mention names, but what some of the streamers recommend and say, it's so against what a lot of the player base wants. And I think sometimes it's because the casual player doesn't necessarily want the same thing as a player that plays every day, 2 hours a day, 3-4 hours a day. I mean, I think it's a huge difference there. Yeah, don't do it though. Don't name them. You're with me. You know who I'm talking about. So I don't really want to call anybody out. I just wish that Blizzard would figure out that you might be listening to the wrong people. There were a few surveys sent out that were a couple of them really only targeted streamers, and I really thought that was a bad idea. I thought that, because I got the survey, I did the survey, and I know I asked my followers and viewers if they were getting that same survey, and they were not. So I was kind of like, you should be asking them. Every single player should have got that survey, because I think every player matters. But yeah. Well, Chumba's been doing exactly what you're talking about, Pixel, right now. He's been in there running pit runs with people. and he's been getting them to that Torment 4. But yeah, a lot of people are doing those pit runs. Yeah, the 300 Paragon grinders from World. I know. Geeky text chick, man. Yeah, I could talk to you for hours on this subject, but I don't know. It's just, I don't get me wrong. Some of the things that those exact streamers recommend are good, are very worthwhile. But man, I hear a lot of stuff that I go, what the fudge is this guy talking about? Why are you recommending that? What? But yeah. Yeah. There you go, Can Dog. See, what's your user is Alex. It's Chumbawamba. I posted it there earlier, but you may not have seen it. Pixel, it is. Yeah, here it's here. Let me post. Let me drop this boss and I'm gonna give you a name, Pixel, and you'll be able to. I got you, Geeky. I got you. So Pixel, this person right now, 11104. He is in there running those pits that you're talking about right now. So send him a friend request, and I am absolutely sure he will be happy. Oh, and I do have an open spot, although I'm getting ready to log off, guys, so I don't think there's much sense in us. I'm just gonna fill my bags here, and then I'm gonna have to get off of here myself. The dog has been very patient, but I see he's losing his patience. You're welcome, Pixel. Yeah, me too, Geeky Texas Chick. I'm that same way, and as you saw in that video of you that I did on YouTube calling out some of those streamers, it pissed off, I don't care, but it pissed off a lot of people. A lot. And I'm like, okay, well, apparently you all knew exactly which ones I was talking about because you all came from them. And Chumba is live on Twitch right now, you guys. So when I end my stream, actually, Chumba, I'm going to raid you. I'll raid you. Oh, but that's only going to take, but it'll get you some people over there. I'm not going to be able to get you the TikTok, the Facebook, or the YouTube people, but and usually raids are like so successful. I mean, like a third of the people end up transferring over, but we'll see. All right, so my bag is full, you guys. That is it for me today. We will be back tomorrow. We're gonna do a quick raid over here to Chumba. Hopefully I can find him. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Oops. There he is. All right. Hopefully you all transferred. I have got to get my butt out of here. And there, should have gone through, I hope. You never know with this. Okay, y'all, take care, be safe. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all again tomorrow. His Twitch name is this, real quick before I go. It is Chumba553. That's him. put it over here for you guys as well. Chumba 553. That's him. And I got to blaze, you guys. Take care. Be safe. I will see you soon. Well, I really do appreciate all of you. My people, you guys are the best. Always the best. I will see you tomorrow.